What's up everyone? By the way, I am Verno Jitanandang and I am from the Charlie group, which is our group tasked to discuss about the hostage crisis management. So what are we waiting for? Let's start. And when you heard a hostage, what comes first in your mind? So basically, hostage is inevitable. It will happen at any moment, at any time, in different places. So that is why we should always be prepared into responding in that kind of crisis. So basically, hostage is defined as a person or entity who is held by a captor. It is also someone who is seized by a criminal abductor in order to compel in another party to act or refrain from acting in a particular way. And also, the word hostage is derived from the French word hostage, or in modern French otage, which was derived from the Latin word obsedaticum, or the stage of being obsessed. So that is the definition of the hostage. Okay, so another thing that we need to know about is all about the hostage negotiation. So it is a mutual discussion between the authorities and the hostage taker to have a agreement concerning the release of the hostages or surrender the offender. So it is really important for us to know about this, because when we are in the field or we are tasked to be a negotiator, so we must always have this kind of skill to negotiate the hostage taker to release the innocents or the hostages. Alright, so let us also discuss about the alternative actions during a hostage situation. So we have, first is the immediate assault. Number 2 is the control by sniper fire. So basically the use of sniper. Number 3 is the use of chemical agents. So it's also not that alternative, since if we are going to use chemical agents, well, the hostages or the victims may be affected as well. So last one is the contain and negotiate, so which is the most alternative among the four, because it will be the safest route to free the victims from hostage taking incident. Okay, so next is the categories of hostage takers. So we have three typical hostage takers. The first one is the professional hostage takers, and they rationalize things. And the second one is the psychotic hostage takers. And lastly, the terrorist or fanatic hostage takers, which is the most difficult of the three, since they are the psychopaths with cause and also they rationalize in planning. So that are the three categories of hostage takers. Alright, so next is the important factors to consider during the hostage taking incident. So the first one is the communication. So it is really important, since you are going to negotiate, to free the hostages from the hostage taker. The next one is you have to be active listener. Number 3 is empathy. Number 4 is building rapport. Number 5 is influence. Number 6 is changing the behavior of hostage taker through negotiation. Lastly, we have the 8 stages of negotiation process. Number 1 is to prepare. Know what you want and understand them, and you need to set the tone. Number 2 is be open. Put your case, hear their side. Number 3 is argue. Support your case and explore theirs. Number 4 is to explore. Seek understanding and possibilities. Number 5 is signal. Indicate your readiness to work together. Number 6 is package. Assemble potential trades. Number 7 is close. Reach a final agreement. And number 8 is sustain. Make sure that what you agreed will happen. So, an example of the hostage crisis incident, the Manila hostage crisis, or officially known as the Rizal Park hostage taking incident, took place when a disgruntled former Philippine National Police officer Lando Mendoza hijacked a tourist bus in Rizal Park, Manila, Philippines on August 23, 2010, where 9 people are dead, including the perpetrator. So basically, it happened because of the poor handling of hostage negotiation, the inadequate training, and the incompetence of the assault team. So that resulted from that incident. Learning hostage crisis management is really important for us to know and how to respond in this kind of situation, especially we criminology students are able to build knowledge about this in order to utilize in the field someday, and also to help other people in times of crisis like this. Alright, so that's all of our discussion, and we hope that you learned something from our brief discussion about the hostage crisis management. So once again, thank you so much, and God bless you all.